Why are these guys covered with dust? You're about to find out. All right, people, so I went in as I normally do and checked on my animals this morning. These are the spider tortoises, and you'll notice there are ticks on their heads. I was freaking out. Quite a bit, you know, it just kind of had a tick infestation. I recently added a little bit more Reptibark, but I keep it outside in bulk, and I think it got infested with some ticks. So you can see a bunch of ticks on their heads. I have been plucking them off with tweezers, but I went ahead and did the diatomaceous earth. That is a really, really good natural anti-exoskeleton soil that actually cuts and kills the exoskeletons of any insects or arachnids. Now, how funny, Arachnoides and arachnids are sucking their blood. So we're getting it done. This one, they didn't really have a lot on these two, but this one did have quite a few ticks, as you can see. But happily, they're dead. It's really quick how this stuff works. Basically, I'll just kind of let them kind of hang out here. Okay, and I'll probably put them in the shade for a moment, and then I'm going to get to work. I got to break down. I'm just going to take all the animals out of my office. I just want to get to work. I want to just completely take all the cages out and disinfect the whole place, because, you know, Kate's not going to be happy about ticks in the house. So we're going to get to work on that right now. Let these guys continue to hang out in this dust. Let's put them over into the shade where they won't overcook. And basically, I've got a lot of work to do this morning, so I'm gonna get to it right now. Oh, brother. All right, we got everything out. The room is clean. Let me show you. I did a lot of work here. We got Mother's Day coming up, so we have a whole bunch of family coming to the house. But this needed to be done, so look at that. It's no longer has animals inside here, just the eggs cooking. It's clean. I actually had to get this done because my mom's 87 years old and I don't want her going to nursing home. I want her to come stay with me. So this may become mom's room sooner rather than later. But let me show you where the spider torts are gonna go for the summer. All right, let's check it out. And possibly the winter. We got to figure it out. Now, we don't want these guys to be exposed to the elements. I'm looking for something important. This is the diatomaceous earth. You can get this at any Tractor Supply or, you know, horse tack stores, things like that. You might even be able to find them in large, big box home goods stores or warehouse stores like Home Depot or Lowe's. All right, so we've got this nice simple enclosure. You can see nice sunshine in the afternoon. And what I'm gonna do is, I haven't seen any of the ticks in here, but I wanna spread this anyway. We're gonna go ahead and spread the earth, because if there are any baby ticks that are actually on the tortoises, we're gonna want them to fall off and get cut up by this stuff and die. So this does not hurt the tortoises. I'm gonna leave it on for a few days, and then I can soak it into the ground. You can just literally take a hose to it and kind of deal with it that way. And like I said, dusty, but it doesn't hurt tortoises. So what I'm gonna do is get to work in here, have their hides, set it up, maybe put some sphagnum moss in here, and then I'm gonna place the tortoises in here, and I'm gonna keep an eye on them. We're gonna have some water, we're gonna clean that up. They'll have water, they'll have sunlight, it's nice and warm, they're gonna be protected. I shut this up every night. Yeah, so just didn't know I was doing that job today until I saw ticks on my tortoises, so had to jump into action. So it's been a very busy morning, and looks like it's going to be a busy afternoon because I got all that stuff on the patio that needs to go into storage. And we also need to find a new home for Dune. So I think we're going to be putting him in Sophia's room. She wanted to put him in her room. I have the perfect enclosure for that, the taller vision cage, and yeah, that's what's going to happen. So let's get to it. Alrighty, there they are. The spider tortoises are in their summer lodging. Nice little tortoise enclosure here. We got some sphagnum moss that's moistened. We got the one that was really heavily infested with some ticks, but I'm not really worried because we're on the case. So I'll keep on plucking them off day by day. They actually die. Sometimes they release. Sometimes you just pluck them off and they come off very, very easily when they're dead. We've got the diatomaceous earth spread throughout the entire enclosure, so it's going to wind up killing any bugs that walk across it. And these guys are going to settle into their new house. One's already walking around over there. We've got two hides. We got some nice afternoon sunshine for them. We open this up every morning so we get fresh air. We've got nice fresh water. And they're just going to kind of wander around and get used to their new abode, which is really, really cool. If you let ticks go too much, what happens with ticks is they're very, very small. And you don't see them until they start to really grow. And that's when I noticed today. I said, oh my God. So we got an infestation. It happens. And you got to remedy it. So that's what we're doing. We are remedying the situation. But all those ticks, thankfully, are dead, which is incredible. That diatomaceous earth really does a good job. So if you guys know about diatomaceous earth as a natural insect killer, an arachnid killer, anything with an exoskeleton, then good on you. And if you don't know about them, no worries, now you do. So the spider tortoises are going to be just fine. We're going to keep an eye on this little one, and I think we'll be just doing good. But now, let me show you what else I got going on. We have to head over here. I took all of our baby cherry heads, and I placed them into the outdoor enclosure here, into the playpen, the nursery if you will. And I also have Dune in here. Little Dune, Sophia's buddy, is right there. He's just kind of hanging out. And then look at that hypo redfoot looking gorge. Our Burmese star tortoises, Chink's doing good. We've got all kinds of fun stuff happening in here. So that's where they are for now. We are going to have to remedy the situation as far as where Dune is going to wind up. Going to wait for Sophia to come home. She's a teenager. You don't go in a teenager's room without the teenager. So I want her to come home, show me what she's thinking, and I'm going to take this vision cage in the meantime, clean it up, put some branches in it, and I think that'll be a really cool habitat for Dune. These are going to go into storage for a little while because I'm going to wind up probably using them again in the winter. So we'll probably put a few in the reptile shed, and I've got to clean up all this mess. So here I go. Let's get it done. All right, it's warm. Whoo! Anyway, we got things straightened out. I'm gonna let that dry so I can get Dune back in it. Sprayed that out. Here's what it looks like inside the reptile shed. Look at that wall of vision cages there. Be nice if I had racks up off the ground so I can still use the floor space. And here are our little Arachnoides. One is even burrowed, let's not step in it. One is even burrowed way down in, which is nice. And yeah, these guys are moving around. So good times today. Things needed to get done. You have to see a problem, attack it head on. I think I'm gonna take it easy now, hydrate, and then, I don't know, I'll probably finish up, clean up the patio, clean up the warehouse, check out some of the animals when it cools off, when everyone starts to kind of come out and interact. But that's what it takes, friends, when you have a small zoo of reptiles. All right, there you go, everybody. And by the way, there's Bobby all the way down at the bottom. Looking good, looking good. All right, guys, we'll see you all again real soon. Take care.